What's in the box?
Oh, this? Expensive science experiment.
Sounds like something we probably shouldn't open.
Probably not.
You gonna tell me what's in it?
Eventually. Today, we're reviewing the Garrison Brothers small batch. But before the episode's over, we will open the box.
That's it. That's all I'm getting.
That's all you're getting. You want to pour this up?
Okay.
Pour it up! Shout out to Christopher Mason. Thanks for joining the Artfully Bourbon Social Club. Make everybody wait. Moving Scott. Welcome back, friends. If you're new here, we review whiskey honestly. We'll tell you if we love it or if we hate it.
Which is very important today because Garrison Brothers, they've got a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
People either absolutely love Texas bourbon
Or like some people, they think it's aged 2x4s in the desert. Today, we're going to find out where their flagship small batch lands on our rankings.
Yes. We're going to keep this simple. We're going to sniff it like we always do. We're going to sip it, and then we're going to score it. Then we are going to rank it on our completely scientific scale from 1 to 10.
1 to 10. And Scott?
Yes.
Then we're going to open this box.
You're doing that box thing, that secretive box thing again, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Yeah. Let's just focus on this one. All right? Let's see how it smells.
Okay.
Snippy. Oh, man. That's some woody honey. Wood honey.
Woody honey.
Oh, gosh.
Woody honey? Did you call it woody honey?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Has a kind of a Texas bourbon malty flavor to it. Nose smell like it's real kind of bready.
It's bready. It has kind of a dusty smell. Like it smells
like old.
Like there was a bottle of whiskey in Grandpa's basement. We're going back to Grandpa's house.
Okay.
All right. It smells like an old house.
It smells like a I don't know. I'm going to like a cowboy, like a leather boots or leather hat or something. It's leathery.
You're going full cowboy with this. You're saddling up.
I mean, it does. It smells like an old kind of almost musty house.
Yeah.
Leathery. Cinnamon, honey.
It's interesting. I will say that it is an interesting nose.
Bottle design. What do you think?
It's got the metal belt on.
Right there. The belt and the star.
Of course, you got a star, which you don't see very often in Texas.
I don't think they
never really
know
see
what
them.
a star is down there, do they?
Cool. It's got the GB on there, engraved in that star. Got a nice decorative. It almost looks like something you would put like on a belt or something. You know, like you got a big belt.
This looks like Texas. Overall, it's a nice bottle shape. Sits up nice and tall and straight. I like the wax.
Yeah.
They do come in different colors. It's not like all black.
Yeah.
Different stuff comes in different colors. They really leaned into like Texas.
I'd say
like
so.
Texas vibe.
And it's built
okay.
built like a Texas whiskey should be. That bottle is like it's a tank. It's beefy.
Looks strong. So Garrison Brothers, one thing that they kind of push out there is like a premium high-end whiskey. That's the only thing that I'm like, I get the Texas, but premium, I don't know. But they really went in on all the Texas stuff. I mean, I guess all this stuff's kind of premium, but yeah. I mean, it's you're drinking Texas here.
Yeah, yeah. I would. That's a good point. The bottle would suggest, I don't want to say overdone, but it's built up in a way that you can only do in Texas.
Yeah. It's Texas premium.
Maybe not necessarily like a premium, upscale, sophisticated bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just
a
very...
cowboy bottle.
It's a cowboy bottle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Enough bottle talk.
All right. Yes. One more sniff. I like this.
Yeah, I would say it's
Let's open it
still... for me, it's still very malty, very grainy.
Are you getting any fruit? Any fruit?
I'm not really getting a lot of fruit.
I could get a little like orange peel.
You get a little tiny bit of orange peel.
Like leather and orange peel.
Before we keep going.
Oh, tiny commercial break.
Yes. Tiny commercial break.
Super tiny. The opposite of Texas.
Yes. We'll make this quick. If you are trying to decide what bourbon to buy next, visit artfullybourbon.com for reviews, rankings, and our latest recommendations.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
Time to taste.
Cheers.
Texas whiskey.
Okay. Wow, that's first flavor is different than the nose. Caramel.
Really?
Caramel. Like on the front of the palate, it's like boom. It's like I just took a spoonful of caramel.
This is gonna sound weird, but like, you like pound cake? You know
it's
what
like
that is?
Real dense.
It's dense. Yeah, it's dense.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like when you try to cut into it, it like kind of bends down before the bread actually breaks. You could put fruit on it if you want to, but this is pound cake without fruit.
No fruit. Kind of seems boring. There's like some caramel drizzle on it. There's something. There's more than just no fruit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cinnamon on there. Caramel. There might be like a little sour apple.
Yeah.
Sour apple?
It's simple, but it's interesting.
It's a little sour. Like in a good way.
I want to know more about this bottle.
All right.
Everything you need to know, I feel like, is on this bottle.
Read the label.
This is a wheated bourbon. They have wheat in the mash bill. As far as I know, it's just 3 grains, but I think their mash bill is undisclosed.
What does it say on this side? It says finest gourmet grade ingredients on the planet. Forged in the scorching Texas sun, though.
Okay.
Anyway.
Garrison Brothers is in High, Texas.
Yeah.
High.
It's the, what do you call that?
Part?
Yeah, what do they call the country? The hill country.
It does have a corn variety on here. It does say food. It uses food grade #1 white corn. So that's important, right? You want your whiskey to be made from edible.
That's good.
Food.
I mean, it's better than having some grains that only animals eat or you don't even use for feed.
Yeah, and that might.
That's some bourbon.
That sadly might be the case more times than not.
I kind of guarantee it is.
This has an age statement, Arthur.
Yes.
Aged 3 years in oak.
Well, glad it's aged in oak, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be a Texas straight bourbon whiskey. And 3 years is like 6 years.
The proof on this bottle is 94 proof, which is also on the front, right there. MSRP on this bottle, 80 buckaroos.
It's not bad for like a premium whiskey.
It's on the pricier
It
side.
is on the pricier
94
side,
proof. I mean, you're
only 3 years.
3 years old. And that's more in dog years.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Let's get back to this. One more sip, and then we will score. Ready?
There it is. There it is. That's what I remember from. On the nose, I get a little more chocolate. That's what I remember from Garrison Brothers.
That's the one real, like, dessert, like dessert sweet note that I'm getting is like a dark. It's like a dark chocolate almost.
It's chocolatey. Ooh, it's like chocolate milk almost now. That's getting interesting.
Talk to me about the finish. 94 proof.
It's 94 proof.
Is it staying with you a little bit?
That's where it loses me. Dissipates a little
Just
bit.
Kind of quick to the finish.
Yeah. I would say it's probably medium though.
It drinks about 94. I think it tastes about 94 proof.
Yeah.
It's not real velvety like you would get like with a typical wheater, like where it's like you get those vanilla caramel bread kind of vibe going on, but it's real smooth and velvety.
Yeah.
This is not. Like, this drink's like rugged. Like this was done, like this is a true craft spirit. Like it was done, made by hand. But not just craft, you're going Texas craft. That's, you know.
I will say it's not grainy though. For only being 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you get grainy notes? Like sometimes you can like
bit.
almost taste the wheat or the corn or the rye.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the earthy side.
It
I would
is.
say. If you don't like earthy, might not be your jam, but I don't like earthy.
You got a number in mind? You ready to score this thing?
Gotta think about that. Okay. Yeah. Time to score this thing.
Okay. As always, our scale runs from 1 all the way up to 10, and we use every number in between 1 and 10.
1 that's just a pretty bottle with some gasoline in it.
Gross.
Yeah. And a 10 is bottle of the year.
Wow.
Very rarely do bottles get a 1 or a 10. They fall somewhere in between.
Right.
Usually like a 2 to 9. What are you thinking?
It's unique. It has personality. It has personality. You have to go in with a certain mindset. This is not Kentucky bourbon. This is really in its own place. That there's nothing else that compares to true, like handcrafted Texas whiskey. They really are interesting and different. You know, so if you like to kind of experiment with different tastes of whiskey and really kind of venture far away from Kentucky, if you have a friend that has this bottle, I would try it. It's always good to just kind of see what else is out there and what different parts of the U.S. can bring to a whiskey. It's good. It's above average. I'm gonna give it a 6. I think 6 is my final score on this. Only because it's not really my jam. I think that there's probably much better stuff out there from Garrison Brothers besides a small batch, right?
I am adventurous. I like hot bourbon. I mean, it like sun-drenched Texas heat. I love it. I just think there's something really unique about it. It is a different profile, like we already stated. But I think Garrison Brothers does a phenomenal job with what it has, what it does, what it is. I really like the more earthy notes in this. That's how I kind of lean, like leather and tobacco and chocolate. Chocolate is one of my favorite notes in bourbon. So this is higher for me. The one thing that I will say, I think a little more age could be interesting. A little higher proof could be interesting. But also at the same time, I don't dislike 94 proof here, because if it's 100 freaking degrees in Texas, who wants a 130 proof bourbon?
Yeah, we're already hot.
Gosh. I mean, you can put it on some ice. I guess that's a good thing. But like, you can put this on ice too. I think the proof is okay. And it's kind of their basis. The one downfall is probably a little high on the price. We'll talk about that in a second. Flavor wise though, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna go 7. Because I know that they have some 8s and 9s in their lineup. So yeah,
You're saving the 8s and 9s for the.
They have some other
the other stuff,
variations that I know that will take this one out. Very solid, 6.5, above average. So buying it, not buying it.
I'm not. $80 is too much.
I will buy it. I will drink it. I will enjoy it. So that's 1 buy, 1 pass. But
Okay. Great. Now can we open that thing?
oh, we're gonna open it.
We got they're baby Garrison Brothers. Look at that.
We got the Balmorhea. This is the basically a double oak version.
Oh, there it is.
Of this.
Okay.
Okay, so all of these are from the same core juice. This one's the Balmorhea. It is basically double oaked. It's 4 years, I believe, of this. So it's a little higher aged, and then another year in a second barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just think double oaked, 115 proof. You're gonna be paying about $100 more for a large bottle. Okay. What else we got here is a 4-year small batch, finished in another barrel for 4 years. So 8-year bourbon. This one is Oloroso, and this one is PX Sherry. Both 8 years, 110 proof and 109 proof. We're gonna blind all 4, so we need more of this guy.
Okay, pour me up some of that.
See how this compares.
Here we go. Okay.
All right, your turn.
Texas whiskey.
Here we go.
Texas
Ready.
finished whiskey. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm going in.
Going in. Oh, nutty. It is nutty.
Yeah, having just tasted the small batch, that is not it.
That's not that small batch. It's
There's a wine. When everything else dissipates, the wine is sitting.
it's a
On
little
the back of
dry.
the tongue.
A little dry.
Yeah.
I think that's what I get from like all wine cask. Is
Yeah.
like it just dries on the finish, which isn't always bad. But I love that peanut or nut. What is it? A nut? It's a nut, but I don't know what kind of nut.
It's pretty similar to the small batch. Like I know it's the same juice, but it doesn't venture too far off into the wine arena. It's very
The only part of wine that I get is the dryness.
that very end. That very
Everything
end.
else is
Yeah.
very nutty, but also the similar notes like chocolatey, caramel, creamy, malty
Yeah.
taste.
Yes.
B.
Yes. B.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think that's the small batch.
I think it is. I think you're right.
That from just tasting it, I feel like we just went back to the same thing we were tasting.
Yeah. It's just kind of more of that like kind of bready, wood grain kind of.
It's
Little dark chocolate. I do get more dark chocolate.
Yeah,
That's a little more
good.
prominent.
I like that flavor, and for like a after dinner pour, like that's not super fruity or
Yeah.
sweet. This is solid.
It's interesting.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna go crazy with the 94 proof.
Yeah.
But it's very solid. All right. C.
Whoa.
This is fruity. Do you get fruit?
No, this is more like a leather boot store.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I just
get
walked
fruit.
in one of those boot shops on Broadway, Nashville.
Nashville, Texas.
Any given boot shop in Texas.
Ooh.
Which I've never been to any of them.
Ooh, that's it's like less fruit on the palate, but it's spicier. It's interesting.
I like the nose. The nose is really good.
I like the nose too. Ooh, it's smoky now. It's more like savory.
This is like smoky is a perfect way to describe it.
This, ooh man, like barbecue. I could do this with some Texas barbecue.
Okay, this is the darkest of the
I
four.
don't know which one's the dark. Probably the Balmorhea. I don't know.
And the nose is more along the lines of like a Kentucky profile.
It is. I would say it's more creamy and toasty.
That nose is
All right.
fantastic.
Nose is excellent. Oh man, look at the legs on the thing. It's like just sticking to the glass.
It's higher proof too.
Oof, that's tasty.
Yeah, it's bringing more notes to the party.
It's like this,
Great
like,
notes.
on like pumped up. It's like bam.
Yeah, more age, more deeper char, deeper flavors.
Mhm. It's like,
Yeah.
it's more like viscous. The mouthfeel is.
I would contemplate buying a bottle of this. This one right here. You're saying 150 to 180 is the range in here. 150 to 180.
Yeah.
That's a lot to pay for a bottle. This one in particular, it just depends on
So
what
you're
they
saying
are.
this is your first place?
This is my first place.
Okay. What's your last place?
Hey,
Hey.
hey. Second is going to be C. Third is going to be B.
Okay. I'm gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So we're on the same page. One.
Well, kind of. Yeah.
We have a clear winner. What's on the bottom? What? It's B.
Kind of assumed that.
The old
Balmorhea.
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 Balmorhea, get that. It is $180. I would pay $180 for that. That is delicious.
I'm on board. Okay, let's see if this is a small batch.
Small batch?
Yeah.
I think it is. It's not.
S, small batch.
Okay, small batch. We know that's small batch. Last place for me.
Yeah.
Third place for you.
Third place for me. This was my second place.
This is my. Wait.
This was my second.
This is my third place. So second and third.
Second and third.
Oh.
This is the Oloroso.
Oloroso. Okay. Wow.
And
okay.
then the PX.
That surprises me actually. Well, I don't know. Oloroso usually I'm not. I would say I like PX more than Oloroso.
Really?
So, dang, Garrison Brothers. They did a good. Like it is. I don't get cherry heavy notes in any. It's just a nice, just enough compliment. I was a little afraid because these are 4 years in a normal barrel and then 4 freaking years in the second barrel.
Yeah.
I was like, holy cow, this is gonna taste like wine. It doesn't.
No, not at all.
It's so good and it just like expands on different flavors.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I'm making a change. Okay. I'm changing my score. Garrison Brothers small batch is getting a 7.
Should we allow this?
Of course.
Okay. 7-7. Garrison Brothers small batch just went up to an average of 7.
And I'm about to go fork over $180 for this guy.
I would say I would do that as well. 150 for these two. They're probably worth it as well.
You're down.
If we had, we'll probably like switch these. So like, I'll just take this one, you take that one. But I think if you like adventurous Garrison Brothers, try the finishes. I think they're worth it. I would try them probably before I would buy them, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think they're both good.
Yeah.
But this one, if you haven't had it and you have $180, find it. Find the turquoise, bluish wax and grab one.
All 4 of these started from the same.
Started from this guy.
Started from the small batch, yes. Those finishing barrels, man. They took them in very, very good directions. Mm-hmm. It was all positive. Okay. Big thanks to Garrison Brothers for sending us these samples and this bottle for us to review. They didn't get to see this review that we just did before we posted it on YouTube. Obviously, these are our truly honest opinions.
All right, let us know in the comments if you could only pour one Garrison Brother bottle, which one would it be?
Yeah.
And if YouTube thinks there's another bourbon video you'll enjoy, it'll be right in front of me.
There.
Thanks for watching.
Click on it right there. Until next time, stay curious.
And drink responsibly.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers. Peace out.